Hello and welcome to International Private Finance video channel. My name is Nathalie Hilton. I'm head of partnership at IPF, and today I'm going to talk to you about VEFA mortgages, or mortgages for off-plan properties in France. Well, first of all, new build properties tend to be located in very sought after areas, usually in the Paris region, in the French Alps or in the south of France. So they've always been very popular purchases for the French and international buyers alike. In terms of the process, it is quite different to buying an existing property. Though in the same way it's highly regulated, and the overall conveyancing process is handled by a French notaire. In terms of documentation, buying off plan means signing initially a reservation contract, meaning that the purchaser reserves a specific unit within a residence, within a specific development, so a specific property, specific apartment. It comes with a plan of the property, obviously, usually elevation plans where the property is located in a specific building, and with very detailed technical specification that will outline how the construction will be done, what materials will be used, and the level of quality of the finishes to be expected. Yes, absolutely, and there are multiple options available out there in France with numerous lenders. On a repayment basis, on an interest-only basis as well, which can be interesting if you're investing as a buy-to-let, on a fixed rate or a variable rate, bearing in mind that the rates today are still very close to historic low, so very appealing indeed. The way the mortgage would work, or the payments of the price would work with off-plan properties, is that initially you would pay, when you reserve the property, a deposit which varies between 2 and 5%, depending on the time frame of the construction. After that, you basically don't pay anything until you complete with the notaire. That legal completion will take place once the notaire has gathered and checked, of course, all the relevant documentation from the developer. He will then issue the final contracts to all the people who have reserved units in a given residence, and at that point the construction will have reached a specific point, and each purchaser will pay the price to the notaire as per the construction reached at that point, as that very stage payment. So it could be 50% of the price, 60% of the price, etc. This schedule of payments, or stage payments, are detailed and outlined in the reservation contract. So what matters with the mortgage is that each purchaser will have to pay their personal contribution first, and then, and only then, will the mortgage start kicking in, and then paying each stage payment until 100% of the price has been fulfilled. Well, as I said, this world of VEFA, or off-plan in France, is highly regulated. So there are loads of guarantees that are provided to the purchaser. The first one is that the developer in France has to take out what is called a financial bank completion guarantee, which basically is a guarantee with a third party, generally a bank or an insurance company, which basically commits to finance the rest of the construction should the developer have any difficulties, or should the developer go bust for any reason at any point. So that's a very important legal requirement. Once the works are finished, the client benefits from what is called a perfect completion guarantee, meaning that the developer has to ensure that all the potential snaggings that may have been discovered at the moment of delivery are dealt with within a reasonable period of time. There is also typically a 10-year guarantee on the build and on the structure of the building, and a 2-year guarantee on all the internal walls, the kitchens, the bathrooms, and generally all the internal equipment of the property. So very, very, very regulated indeed, making these type of purchases very popular options generally for international buyers. If you want to find out more about VEFA properties or off-plan properties, call us on 0207 484 4600 or send us an email at inquiries@internationalprivatefinance.com. We'll be happy to help.